This is a summary of what happened the past 3 months during my Muay Thai journey here in Thailand. It's been a while since I uploaded the last Road to Pro episode, and we crushed it. I'm also gonna share what the schedule of a foreign Muay Thai fighter living in Thailand looks like. But let's start with a big recap. In total we fought 6 fights, one every 2 weeks. Injured, heartbroken, stressed, doesn't matter. The experience you gain in the ring with a real opponent who wants to hurt you badly is a cheat code for fast improvement. That's why we decided to step into the ring that frequently. And it's no wonder that Thai icons like Sanchai, Buakau and Rotang fought over 300 fights. But we did not have the privilege to start Muay Thai at the early age of 7. When I was 7 years old, I was playing Pokemon on my Game Boy and a bit of soccer with my neighbors. Thais have their first fights at this time. And they do it a lot because they don't have the strength yet to hurt each other like they would do as adults. Parents and promoters organize as many fights as possible to make money and survive poverty. As teenagers, the Thais are monsters, covered in simple clothes and a normal looking body. They don't look alike, but you would have no chance against their speed and power. 18-year-old phenomenon Kun Sunlek just looks exactly like this kind of normal guy, with a skinny build. But what you wouldn't expect is that he's on a 40-fight winning streak. He never lost a fight in the past 5 years. And now there's Muay Michael, 28-year-old stiff hip office guy who tries to shoot his shot in the Muay Thai stadiums of Thailand. Local first, getting the experience before we go to Bangkok for a higher paycheck and harder competition. Now supported by 3 dogs, Joey, a German Shepherd, and Jack and Jill, 2 Thai Bangkaos. Joey was born in Chiang Rai, the city with the beautiful white temples. We adopted him there, and the 2 Bangkaos were street dogs. People at Bangarang, the current gym I'm training at, found them and asked me if I want to raise them. They were really sick and would probably end up somewhere in a shelter or back on the streets if I wouldn't adopt them. Then we had a hard time. Daily vet visits, we had a lot of injections, medicine, fevers, diarrhea. They did not eat for days, but we did manage to turn them into happy, healthy dogs. So my neighbor, Ong Art, has to take care a few days when we take a flight to the big shows. But how are we doing so far in the ring? We broke people's ribs, but we also got knocked out cold. It's day and night, light and darkness. A big high is always followed by a low. In fight number 1 of this year, I faced a big obstacle against my French opponent. I have a tall build, great knees, and so far I've never had to deal with someone rushing inside, closing the range and starting to box me. That's also not common in traditional Muay Thai. Boxing in general is not a focus in training sessions. The majority of gyms in Thailand don't teach Western boxing at all, but no one is to blame. That's my responsibility to practice. I was vulnerable, but managed to come back by hitting strong knees. That was saving me, and we end up in a draw. Second fight was a quick one, forcing my opponent into the corner, double knee, making him unconscious. But I will receive revenge soon from one of his teammates. Third fight was pure dominance. I was putting all my anger of the recent draw into this fight. Knees to the chin, low kick wars, better boxing. Ref stopped it in round 4 after seeing enough. Very tough opponent, he never gave up and always came back. My shins were pretty damaged after that. Going into fight 4, I was told that I was facing a very experienced opponent. Coach Tommy said the day before, if you have heart, then you can win. They knew him and it was a clear statement. We had a great opening. I saw this going into an entertaining 5-round war with a winner by split decision. Until I got clipped. He basically imitated my own move by pulling down my lead arm, and then he hammered the hardest right I've ever ate onto my jaw. High fight IQ and decent power. This punch shredded me and led to him finishing it. I wanted to get up again, but the ref held me down and called the fight. And he was the teammate of the guy I knocked out of the double knee. He did not hesitate to take revenge. I received a strange DM from one of his trainers that he is kind of a superstar in Laos and known for knocking out foreigners cold. Just 2 weeks after, he fought my friend Dustin. He wasn't able to knock him out. Dustin is very strong, but he left some scars on his leg. Damn, that looks horrible. And he told me that he experienced a lot of pain during and also weeks after the fight. He won after 5 rounds by unanimous decision. We saw posters of him online fighting in bigger stadiums too, but under another identity. He's changing his name. Very suspicious. But it seems like we found our new kryptonite. After my loss, I was more motivated than ever and didn't waste any time. I decided to take Western boxing classes with Olympic boxer Kru Non to prepare for the rematch. I learned a lot in just a few sessions and went confident into fight number 5 against another Thai. So this guy was my next challenge. Pretty similar to fight 3. I forced him with the reach advantage onto the ropes, dodged his high kicks, blocked the low kicks, used my jab, and after I got him where I wanted to have him, I lifted up my shorts to make him think I will kick and did let go the hands to the body, grabbed his neck, and executed the spear. Knee right into the rib with full power. That was the first time standing in the ring with a different aura. I felt a lot of confidence, no fear, ready to hurt somebody. And the sad reality is, that's the mentality you need if you want to succeed in the ring. Even if you're a nice and friendly guy like me. We need to turn it up. We are not here to make friends. We are here to become the best. I recognized very fast that fighting comes with a change of character. It strengthens your mentality, your body and mind. You learn how to be violent, and at the same time you learn how to control it. You are capable now, and there's definitely a dark side with it. I can say that martial arts made me a better human being. It taught me respect, reconnected me with God, and is kind of a therapy for many fighters out there. But it can be used for the bad and to cause harm. As I said, there are ups and there are downs. Fight number 6 was against a Brazilian. A great challenge, as he has 8 years of boxing experience. The problem was I didn't know, but I would find out soon. We started slowly, feeling each other out. It didn't take long as he started to throw the first shots, and my training paid off. I didn't get hit and I countered with the clinch and knees. That's textbook. If I continue doing so, I will win this fight. The few boxing sessions with Crew Non made me feel more comfortable with my boxing. I could also hit a solid punch to the chin, but he kept standing. At this moment I thought I could fight back and box with him, but that definitely wasn't the game plan of my coaches Crew Beer and Crew Win. And it definitely wasn't enough training for me to turn this into a boxing match. Very delusional. That's what he wanted. But I was too arrogant to admit. Ref didn't like what he saw, so I tried again. Countered with a great knee to the body. My legs were already soft. He hit me on the temple and I wobbled to the ropes. That was the moment the referee took action. He wanted to prevent further damage, so he stopped the fight. And he probably did save me from brain injury. That was my last fight, a few weeks ago now. And it feels weird to not fight again every week. I took some time off to visit my family, reflect on my goals, worked in silence and on the next steps for my career. It turns out that all this doesn't change anything at all. That's the path of a fighter. And my dream to fight on a professional stage, a high-level opponent on TV with a decent paycheck is still alive, and I'm even more motivated. I want to become a professional fighter. I don't ever want to look back and say, why haven't I? Why didn't I just go for it? And I don't want to be the guy who starts but not finishes. That's a bad habit, and I used to have it in the past, but my old self is gone. I'm a new person now. And even the best, the people we admire, our idols, they lost fights too. So what's next for us? While you are watching this, I will be back in fight camp to prepare for the debut in the bigger stadiums and a possible rematch against our kryptonite. Probably in the official Chiang Mai boxing stadium, the toughest one here. I'm sure I will meet him there. At the Kalare Night Bazaar Stadium, we had 5 of our 6 last fights. The level of Muay Thai at Kalare is ranked number 2 in Chiang Mai. These are sponsored Fairtex fights, but the goal is to move up. Until then, we're gonna fight there, and we will also take some fights at the local Tape and Loi Kro boxing stadium, where I won 4 fights last year. Another win last year was at Kalare. That was my hardest fight in 2023 against an American, and one was a temple fight in the Lamphun province. So starting this road to pro with being undefeated for 6 fights, I'm ending up now with a record of 9 wins, 2 losses and 1 draw. 1 loss against a Thai, 1 against a foreign fighter. Big reality checks. Competition gets better, so we have to. But how are we gonna do it? Now it gets tricky. I will share my calendar in just a second. I will keep going to training every single day, no breaks. Krubia says days off are overrated. On Sundays we just have 1 light session, so that's my rest day. This is my Google Calendar, how I schedule my whole week. Let's dive into that. So you can see we are training most of the days 2 times for a total of 4 hours. The Muay Thai training is tough enough itself, but training in this humidity and the climate is on another level. So after 2 sessions, I'm out, sleep ready. After training, I just spend my evening with the dogs, cooking, meal prepping, creating my daily content for Instagram, where we are, by the way, 500,000 people right now. I set some important tasks for tomorrow, turn off my devices and go to bed. I only eat 2 meals a day, that's the green thing here, 1 p.m. and around 6 p.m. I go fasted to the first session. I feel like I have more energy then because my body isn't digesting food. I then achieve the 16 hours without eating too, which activates autophagy, a process where the body destroys old or damaged cells and makes room for new healthy ones. At 1 p.m. instantly after training, I eat my bang lunch from the gym, and in the evening after the second session I eat a big meal to get all my calories, carbs, fats and proteins in. Sometimes I really have to fight with myself to finish that meal because I'm full already, but there's still stuff on the plate. The red thing here in my calendar is girlfriend time. Not much. She barely gets to spend time with me because our mission of becoming a pro is the #1 priority right now, and I either train or work, so she's basically my free time and the time where I relax. We have no rest days. Krubia doesn't allow it. He won't even get me a fight if I don't come to training every day. So if I want to fight, it's for me a must right now to show up daily to training sessions. No days off. The blue thing here is deep work, which means I focus on current projects to finance my stay for sure. It's not papa's money. So no distractions, setting a timer and going monk mode. Love it. I want to be more active here on YouTube, so there will be a lot of planning, filming and editing during these work sessions. Another thing I'm working on is the Champion Circle. That's brand new, a free community, a Discord server where I want to connect with like-minded people, talk about martial arts and self-improvement, about Thailand, visa, helping each other out of our training, just becoming a better version of ourselves. Champ mentality inside and outside the ring. Together. If you want to be part of it, it's totally free. Click the first link in the description to join the community today. In the next video, I will take you along with me and capture a whole day so you can see how this calendar looks like in practice. Subscribe now to not miss that, would help the channel a lot, and check out the first Road to Pro episode if you haven't yet. It's right here on the screen. Just click and see you there. Thank you so much for the support. Your Michael.